Today I'm going to be trying chicken and waffles with Korean fried chicken. I'm sure this has been done before, but not by me, so we're going to see how it's going to be. Low key, I feel it's going to work decently, but to what degree? No guarantee, so that's why I'm going to be the referee, see if this deserves a trophy. So I got two waffles right here, looking very large and nice, and I also got two types of Korean fried chicken from what I believe is the #1 Korean fried chicken spot in Korea, Gyeocheon Chicken. Half, both boneless. This one is their OG, and this one is their red spicy. Waffles came out to 13 bucks, and the chicken came out to 18 bucks. Traditionally, you'd probably use a knife and fork to eat this with bone-in chicken, but you know, this is why it's fusion. So let's layer some of this chicken, the original on this waffle right here, and some of the red spicy stuff over here. Now the original has, I believe, you know, kind of a teriyaki or soy sauce based flavor with a lot of garlic in there. It's not heavily sauced like this one. I actually do have some maple syrup that came with the waffles, which that could get actually insane, but I'm excited to try it. I think since I'm not going to be using a knife and fork for this, and since they are boneless, I might as well just eat these like a taco. You feel what I'm saying? I have no idea if this is going to work, but I'm going to start off with the OG first. Give it a little fold. I'm going in, man. Wow. So this waffle does have some kind of, it's a Swedish waffle. I mean, I think it's Belgian, but it's sweet a little bit. Subtly sweet. And this chicken, crispy, not so sweet. More of that, you know, umami or savory flavor to it. And the waffle is, not gonna lie, it's a little bit sogged. It's not super crispy, but it's still good. And it's a perfect vessel, actually. This is working out amazingly. I like that. I like it a lot. The real test will be with the syrup. I'm not going to put all of it on there, just in case it's super bogus, but I have a feeling it'll be pretty decent. Oh. Low key, that's high key. That's real high key, that's really good. The way the syrup, you know, all right, waffles and syrup, match made in heaven. It kind of gives the waffle that extra thing it needs. It's the extra zam on there because the waffle, it's not dry, but it could use, you know, something else to make it even less dry than it is already. I would definitely recommend that. You might be saying, you a damn lie. You say you don't like sweet food, especially food that shouldn't be sweet, that is sweet. But it's all about the expectations. If I'm going in knowing that I'm going to be eating something that is sweet and savory, that should be that way, like chicken and waffles, that they're utilizing the contrast, then I'm all about it. If I'm talking about like a pizza that shouldn't necessarily be sweet, in my opinion, and then they add, you know, a bunch of sugar to it, not a huge fan of that. That's what I'm saying. All right, let me try this one. Let's see. Yeah. Much bigger pieces that I threw on this one, but it should still work, hopefully. This thing is hefty. Oh, I like this one. I really like this one. It's actually a little bit spicy. Quite spicy. This chicken, it's spicy and a little bit sweet. Crunchy, crispy. Again, same kind of textures that this one had. But this one is popping with way more flavor. It's just bringing the heat. Oh. And I think sometimes with the chicken and waffles, traditional style, you might throw some hot sauce on it if you feel like it. So that's really making sense to me. Will it make sense with the maple syrup? Not too sure. I get it. It's making sense to me. Again, just getting in all the little crevices of the waffle. Really just absorbing right into that waffle. And the flavors combined, they match. I think this works especially well with Korean fried chicken because it always does have a very subtle kind of sweetness in there. So it's not weird to add it to something else that's sweet like syrup and waffles. No lie. A lot of times when you're eating Korean fried chicken, you're just eating chicken, maybe some pickled radishes on the side, drinking some beer. Maybe you get some potato wedges or something like that, but it's not all about the carbs. And I love carbs, like starchy stuff like this. So I almost would prefer eating it this way than to just eat plain Korean fried chicken on its own, I think, as of now. I will tell you one thing. If you like chicken and waffles, if you like the combo and the concept, I think it might sound weird to a lot of people. But if you do F with it and you also like Korean fried chicken, it's a goddamn no-brainer. I'm talking scarecrows will be right up their alley. Oh yeah. I have encountered places in Korea that do sell more traditional style chicken and waffles. I don't think I've ever seen one that does it with Korean style fried chicken. If you take a peek behind the curtain, I'll tell you, I don't really have much Korean viewership at all, but if you are watching and you have a restaurant, maybe experiment with something like this on the menu. It might take off. I'll tell you what. Yeah. By the way, the reason I'm drinking this water, I almost died eating these waffles once, and it literally sucked. So I don't want to choke again. I think this would also be good if you just like laid it out and ate it with a fork and knife. With this thing, I don't want to be, it's like nails on a chalkboard, you feel me? So, I can't, hate that. Let me get one last piece of chicken. Yo. Here's what I gotta say. The OG from Kyochon is pretty good. The red, the spicy stuff, it's mighty fine. It's just simply mighty fine. I love that stuff. I don't know if I've ever even had it. I've probably had it once or twice in my life, but not in ages, and it's really good. I can't speak to all types of Korean fried chicken, but I will tell you this. Anything that has a good amount of heat to it, like Yangnyeom style, just the classic, Korean style fried chicken stuff, I think would work pretty well. For me, the spicier the better. It just tends to be more saucy and that spicy kick, but it just goes well with the waffles and the syrup because, like I said, there is just that kind of inherent subtle sweetness in it anyway. It's just meant to be. So, yes, I would give this a trophy if I had one. All right, y'all, I'm gonna skate out of here. As you can see, I still do have quite a bit of chicken left, but I'm gonna eat that later today and tomorrow because tomorrow night I have a flight late at night. I'm going to Hawaii for three days. I'm not gonna film anything over there. It's gonna be, a meeting of the parents. My parents meeting my wife's parents for the first time, so that should be interesting. But yeah, that's why I'm not gonna film anything. And I wanted to get this video up, so you'll be seeing it early if you remember, but if not, it should be up on the regular schedule. I just wanted to make sure I am on the regular 2-a-week schedule that I'm experimenting with these days. But anyway, thank you for watching this one. I will catch you when I get back. Peace.